You have to catch you have to use your hands to catch.
Which she would, right? So she does. He would. I do that. It's he. So he would do the head spring. Land here. Ish, and then right. Make sure as long as he's landing. He's landing. As long as he's catching. Okay. All right. Okay. Versus a head spring right in.
That actually looks better because otherwise he'll bounce off the floor and then he'll get a comment about that and then he'll hurt him.
You have people waiting on the live stream, just so you know.
Can they hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
They can now.
So
We'll get started here in just a moment.
I know.
Explanation.
That'll make a difference.
What are we doing?
Oh. That's what I thought too. I thought.
Hey, Liz.
You want to come to the meeting because we're having coffee donuts. I think already. I don't remember what it is. But it's not saved on my phone. It's saved on my phone. It's exactly. Okay. I was. I don't even know. She just could covered my head. I feel like you're. They're worried because like our preseason places broken it'll be great. Yes, Jory. Hey, Jory, how was your day yesterday? It's fine. We always have a she's all by yourself. Yeah, like, yeah, you're yeah. No, just 4 years. I mean, I don't know. So many of these cultures, yes. You know, everybody has their own thing. Yeah. You know what you're stressing. Okay, we're gonna get started. Who can whistle? I can't do it. Okay, we're gonna get started, everyone. Okay, we do have friends, lots of friends online joining us, which is wonderful. But real quick, really quick, I want you to go around, say your name, what school, and if you're on the board, what district, please. Liz, you're up. Sorry, Liz. This is Liz Lefevre. She's from Clear Lake. She's District 1. Okay, good. Me and the guy from Graham Sullivan. Casey Harper, West Fork. Rachel Worth-Hella. And I am the at-large representative on the board. Jennifer Mossman, Roland, sorry. What school? Which school?
MCRU.
Yes, for you. I heard a bunch of letters.
Bailey Hospitals from Lake. Sarah Krieger, area on the board, District 1. Face Southward Cherry High School, District 9.
With confidence.
Lindsay Berman, Herod. Abby Redmond, Okoji. Stephanie Deerkamp, Southampton, and
12.
District 12. Hey, Lewis, Julie Rasser, Clay Ridge, District 10.
All the money goes to her.
See, I'm right behind Kogi. Oh. I'm Jordan Wayzoo, Waverly Shellrock. I'm the District 2 branch. Everybody speak up because over here we can't hear you. Ellis McGrath, can you get it? Lindsay Fox, not my guy. Sarah Alexander. Jacob Wigler, Cam. Michelle Campbell,
Nice sweatshirt. I like it.
Dan String, stage guy.
We'll just quickly come get you two.
Alex Sturgeon, Tipton. Jennifer Kimberly, Valley Liberty.
Thank
All right, you did my table.
Yep. Yep, right here.
Nicole Fusco, Humboldt.
Katie Lennon, for winners. Heather Scoville, HLP.
Alright, that table.
Jenna Noel, West Burlington. Sarah Kern, Spencer. Carrie Kloss, Solon.
Valley.
Judy Sheehan, PCM. Morgan Lena, PCM also. Kate Kenner, Marshalltown. Alyssa Moore. Martin Greenwald, Esterville.
Veronica Clay, Davenport North.
Stacey Meyer, Mocha.
Shelby Graydon, Union. Jessica Bowen, Camp from Trinity Catholic. Colleen Schultz,
Oh, did we miss you?
Yeah.
Please. Yes,
Welcome.
that's right.
Alyssa Nolte, Cedar Falls, and also District 12.
Mickey Busick, Pleasant.
Oh, yes. Did she
I was
sneak in?
Yeah.
Oh! I was gonna say, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Okay. Raise your hand if you're a new coach. I think there's like a whole table of new coaches somewhere. Yes. We have over 50 new coaches in the organization again this year. All of our veteran coaches, love on them, help them. New coaches, ask questions. Please email me, email Lois, Facebook page, you name it. Use us. Okay? Okay, I'm going to go through a few things and then I'm going to turn it over to Colleen and then Alyssa. So I'm going to start with state solo registration. This year, as you probably know, hopefully know, we are moving to an electronic scoring system. We are no longer having score sheets, which thrills me beyond belief. It is a customized program and it is brilliant and I'm so excited for everyone. Especially, yeah, we don't have to label. So, what's really, really cool about this is your score sheets are going to be uploaded right into your school account. It's going to be really at the end of like state team, I'll be like, and they're released. That's what I want, but I think that's going to happen. I can't have confetti. So anyway, you will still have packets and things to, pick up and all of that, your flash drives and ribbons and things. Pick them up. Don't make us mail those. That costs the organization money, okay? So when it comes to solo registration, you have to spell your names correctly for your soloists. There's way too many times that Lois has to go and change those. They'll be correct if you have a spelling error. They'll be correct in the schedule program that's printed out. But whatever you enter and is submitted by October is what goes on that dancer's score sheet. So if it's spelled wrong, that's on you, not on us. And we cannot change it. Okay? So please spell it correctly. Please. For solos, we are moving to 10 classes of dance. Previously, we've had 8 classes of dance. We're trying to separate out, the classes have just gotten huge, which is a good problem to have. We've had 70 to 80 in a class. That's way too many. So there will be 10 classes, 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, and then our color guard is on Friday evening, still small school and large school. Okay, that has not changed. So if you were class 3 last year, I don't know what you're going to be this year. If you said, oh, I've always been this class, no, it's all new, okay? So it's still off of beds, your enrollment from last year. Nothing has changed there. So just be patient. The other thing with us adding a class, we are utilizing Berg Middle School more. So our Newton coaches here who are new, but not new to Newton, both of you are on the team, right? They're both former pace setters, thankfully. We are going to use Berg as like a separate venue. So if you compete at Berg Middle School, which you'll get that information when the schedule comes out, awards is there, garment sales are there. You don't leave Berg unless for some reason you want to come to the high school to see another class. Okay, so you go to Berg. It's a brand new, gorgeous facility, by the way. Beautiful. Everything's there. You register there. You pick up your pre-order garments there. Everything. Got it? Okay. Does that all make sense? Yeah? It'll be easy. Less traffic stuff. All right. What's the other really big thing for solos? Anybody know? Music! Okay. So, music is all uploaded. Now, you cannot upload until the schedule comes out because you have to have your dancer's number, participant number, okay? The schedule will come out like the second full week of October, so it's like the 13th or 14th. Don't ask for it before that. It's not gonna come, okay? We're sorting through 800 soloists, okay? Now, when you upload the right version, because any changes is Alyssa, who's a full-time mom, full-time business owner to like 3 businesses, and she's a coach. She has to be the one that changes it. So make sure it is correct. Okay? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to emphasize that be diligent in making sure it's right the first time. Okay? We want this to be smooth. When's solo registration due?
October 1.
October 1st or before. Okay. Any questions on solos at this point? Yes, state cross country. Yes, state cheer. Yes, state dance. We're all on the same day. If you have a state cross country runner or potential state cross country runner, email Lois now so that she can properly place that dancer on the schedule the first time instead of having to redo it. If you have any potentials. The other thing is if you have a soloist that's registered and on the schedule and you don't, if they think they're waffling and they're not going to it, let Lois know ASAP. Because that position is keeping an alternate who's been practicing and practicing and practicing. It prevents them from moving in to compete. Okay, it's the considerate thing to do. So I know it's not always the coaches. It's sometimes the student going, I don't really know. Da-da-da. Make a decision. Okay, here we go. We want as many students as possible to be able to perform. All right, state team, when's that due?
October 1st.
Right, it's all October 1st. It's a wonderful day of the year. Music is on what? Flash drives. That has not changed. State is easy, okay? Now, you will still be receiving a wonderful mailed packet with all of your very, very important information, wristbands, passes, you name it. It is incredibly important that your profile is up to date on ISDTA.net. Make sure your mailing address is correct. Okay? Otherwise, everything's digital. And Melissa's going to address all the digital loveliness later. And that's when you can ask her a ton of questions. But yeah, everything is uploaded. This in your merchandise, please take advantage of the discounted rates. Friends and family will be happy. Okay, this is a handout that once yeah, Faye! That was interesting. I think they're doing an Irish thing. Is that some game you're playing? Sure. Come see me after class. Anyway, I have this handout for you all. If you can share if you're from the same school, I would appreciate it. But it has the merchandise, all the new rules, the new score sheet, and then I cannot stress this checklist enough. These are all the forms required or optional, due dates, and links. All there. I love this is how my brain works. So, wait. Oh, the pins. So a really cool thing that, I don't know, how long have you been doing, she's gone. How long have you been doing this, like forever in a day? The pins? Yep. Okay, so these commemorative pins, what's really cool, there's a lot of coaches that buy these for all their team members. Super fun. So you can pass it around so you can see it, but it's the colors for this year.
And you will have those kids at solos if you are.
Yes, and I did buy more. We sold out last year, which is awesome. Okay, combine.
Sorry, excuse me. Julie, perhaps that are your Julie,
Oh.
she twisted her ankle.
Bummers. Thanks, brother.
Yep.
College dance combine. Please share this with your students. If you're at a studio, this is open to anybody. Okay? We want to sell out. We're getting close.
We're close.
So, and the early bird rate
Goes up actually
the
on
second.
this.
Well, it increases the second.
Right. The
To
first is your
60.
last day to get the early bird rate.
Correct. Any questions about the combine? I can tell you, no parents, no coaches.
We don't register like that team, they register.
Right, okay, I should clarify that. So,
Good question.
great question. So for the combine, this is more of the student and or parent need to sign up for that. It's not the team, it's not the coach, because there's a parent waiver. So it's really not you. Yeah, which is great. And coaches, you are not responsible for taking them. I mean, they can drive themselves. I don't care how they get there as long as it's safe. The new thing this year is there's, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together last year, but we do have discounted blocks in Moines if you're going from Newton to the combine the next day, or you're coming from the corner of the state and you want to come early, or downtown have some blocks. And I can always increase those if need be.
And you said no coaches.
No coaches, no parents. Coaches at their own tables, and they have information about admissions, school stuff, super fun. So for like the first hour, hour and a half, they're mingling and talking to coaches, getting little tchotchkes and all that fun stuff. And then they stretch and start learning. They learn a palm combo, jazz, and hip hop. And there's a technique across the floor section.
The sophomore and junior is almost full. So if you have a sophomore or junior who wants to do it, they should register today.
Sophomores and juniors, so the morning is almost full. We can definitely take more seniors. Bring them on. Okay. 2 more things for me, and then I get to go teach some pom. So we have a coach's trip to Minnesota coming up. It's in February, Valentine's weekend. So why not spend it with us, right? So this is in lieu of our normal spring conference, but just hear me out. The spring conference, as it was this year, was fabulous. We're going to take a year off of that, but I can tell you, I'm going to give you a little teaser. We have not forgotten about professional development. I already have something secured for next year that is uber exciting, and you are going to love it. The end. Leave you hanging. Oh, because it's not until later next year. I'm so excited because I was talking to the person. I'm like, can we start talking about stuff? They're like, it's always away. Okay. So anyway, this coaches trip I think would be a really fun time to get together, network in a non-conference setting or competition setting, and we get to go watch Minnesota, who does things completely different than us, at the Target Center. All they do is jazz and kick, like all day jazz on Friday, all day kick on Saturday.
Are you guys staying downtown?
We are staying right downtown at the Marriott. I have a block for us.
It's a nice area.
Yeah, we're like in walking distance to the Target Center. It's going to be fabulous. The dates are, I didn't put that on my thing.
13.
Yeah, so we would leave on a Thursday night, and I know, Rachel, you asked what time would we leave. Des Moines, Clear Lake, I don't know. Ames. Yeah, I'm thinking just up I-80, we would just have some stops, like pick up in Des Moines, pick up in Clear Lake, and then we really don't need to get there for anything on Thursday night, so we shall see. But what? Thursdays when we leave competition, we would watch Friday, Saturday, come home on Sunday. Because the competition goes till like 9 at night.
Say my children have something to do. Saturday and Sunday, I drive on my own and be there Thursday night and Friday, so I could. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me.
I want you to go. I mean, I think it would be really fun to be on the bus.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and if we don't have a ton of people, then I need to cancel the bus. I need to, which is fine.
Then you can get like a 17 after.
Right, we can get a van or just my car. At this point, it's my car. Oh, goodness. So find a buddy, share the expense, and we'll have a really good time. All right. I think that's all I have. Oh, at the end, Rachel's in charge of this. Colleen Wabakee used to, but then she decided to retire. All the name tags and everything that you get for like bus drivers and yourself that I put in a packet, those need stuffed. If you could help, many hands make light work. So if you could help with that, we need to do like 800 of them. I would greatly appreciate it. So Rachel has all that. Any questions for me? You're probably most interested in the rules and the forms. So I'll turn it over.
We pass them out to everybody.
Yes, you can pass those out again. Just please share them because I only have so many. I have more for tomorrow.
Okay, good.
I do.
These are all online. You guys are online to check out the rules.
Sure.
Um,
When the meeting's over, do you guys mind just bringing this stuff to the second gym, like shirts and everything? I'll work with the charities. Oh, and if people want to see these. If at all possible on the prop one, have them wait so they know exactly what they want. Yeah. But yeah. On what I didn't tell you this, but what I was thinking about this, like if we send out a link to the old ones.
Okay. Okay, so first we will and turn to it's just the back page of the first, and we'll go new and revised rules. We'll just read them, and if you have any questions, we'll go through those. So the first one is head springs. The rules judges were very nervous this year. Some people did the head springs in the area really well. Some of them were you could think, and we were just the safety of it. So head springs with two-handed support are allowed. Hands must be free of objects. So that's kind of a no-brainer, but just to make sure that you guys don't have your palms in case one of the students or dancers, grips up. The second one, hands must be free of objects when executing aerials and head springs. In palm, one must use hand-free grips or remove palm from hands completely, like place them on the floor to execute side aerial or head springs. There's a 15 penalty on that. We did have someone come to the conference last year, and do you remember, was it Varsity that has Varsity has the the strappy hands-free. So if
They're pretty cheap.
$5 for a set.
They're
Right?
all black,
yeah,
so you might want to get some duct tape.
you could get some duct tape or cover it with material, or even like nude material or
Yeah,
white or
Yeah.
yeah. So they're very inexpensive. They're $5 for a pair. So just place them on the floor. I don't know if anybody else was watching, but I know the rules judges talked every night about how sometimes it was a little bit scary because there's so many girls that want to try it, and there were some that could execute it very well. They were trained well. There were others. We didn't have any accidents.
Yeah, I mean, if your dancer cannot do them consistently super strong, you're gonna get deducted because they're not technically sound anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not worth.
Right, and we'll go over that in the score sheet. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be, sometimes I remember judges saying, that they appreciate the effort or, good job for trying. But I think the level has gotten so high in our state, which kudos to you guys. We really have, and kudos to Andrea. She's changing things, but she's changing things for the better. It just keeps getting higher and higher, the level of difficulty. So that's a 15-point penalty every time. So you just want to make sure that you don't do those without the hands free, or you place them down. You can choreograph that easily. Place them down and then pick them back up. Are there any questions with that one? Okay. Practicing aerials only permitted in ISDTA provided mat in each warm-up area. These are for solos and teams. It's the same thing. So we are going to bring a mat in. We're going to get a mat rented. I think we're going to rent one this year.
They were donated.
They were.
We got really beautiful donated mats.
Wonderful. Okay, so we will have mats on the warm-up area. And that too came from last year with girls executing it when, it was pretty scary sometimes, and we did not want something happening on the concrete because that's where you guys warm up. So this way we're going to make sure the safety is there for all the students. So you cannot practice aerials on the cement anymore. You have to use the warm-up. And we will have somebody regulating that. Just be conscious of each other. And so just be careful, even at competition time, that everybody needs a moment to practice there at solos and at be provided. The routine length will be the same for solos and team, which is fabulous. As soon as this becomes, a repeat thing, it's going to be so much easier because I know people always question, what's the time? What's the time? We want it around 2. That would be perfect for the timing of the judges and the timing of the competition day. But the minimal is still 1:30 and the maximum is 2:15 for both state and team. So that is going to be fabulous. The next thing is tights. Quite a few questionable things last year, and we want to keep this all family oriented. Tights are required for all female performers. Tights are required with costumes except when in full-length jazz pants or pants being worn by female dancers. It is strongly suggested tights are worn underneath costumes for seamless clean look. No underwear lines. A 10-point penalty will be assessed for any female dancer not wearing tights. Male dancers are not required to wear tights. Family oriented. I know it's not meant to be bad, but just to keep a beautiful art, we're going to have you wear tights. Is there? Okay. And the same with we didn't have any problem with the male dancers at all, but we just thought we better keep that in as well. So new tights are no big deal. You can get that are footless and you can still dance with them. The co-ed category definition, that's also changed. The performing team must include a minimum of 6 pairs, which is 80% pairs need to be male and female. The performing team must have an emphasis on partner work throughout the routine. These were kind of questions. It was kind of a gray, make it black and white so you would understand that you can't do a co-ed routine with just 2 guys and then pair up all the girls. So 80% of the team now has to be boys and girls. Yes?
2 girls would have to be paired together though and do partner work together, right? But emphasis is still on partner work?
Right. Emphasis is still on partner work, yes. Okay. But 80% has to be boy-girl.
Right.
Right. Is there any questions on that? Okay. So the next one is an engaged spotter, means a spotter within arm's war. But arm's reach is what we're talking about. There were a few mishaps. Nobody got really hurt, but just make sure you can choreograph something without it's looking like a cheer performance and there's 2 people, spotting right beside or doing. You can still choreograph, but their eyes and their hands have to be at an arm reach to the person doing the skill. So I'm not talking that they can't be doing the skill behind me and have their eyes turned. They have to be engaged in the person doing the stunt or the skill. Okay, sometimes there's a question of that, and you can email one of the board members. We've all talked about that kind of stuff before. So just make sure you are engaged. So the safety of each dancer is there.